Hey everyone, and welcome to the John Louis Memory School. Today, we are going to tackle some chemistry. But forget the boring lectures, okay? Forget the confusing textbooks. We're about to turn a complex chemical formula into a story you literally cannot forget. I mean, let me ask you, is memorizing chemistry formulas just boring and, super difficult? Your eyes start to glaze over, all the letters and numbers just blur into a mess, and your brain pretty much says, I'm out of here. If you're not in your head right now, trust me, you are not alone. But that all ends today.
Because what if I told you there's a better way? A way to unlock your brain's natural talent for remembering things by making it unforgettable. And yeah, maybe a little bit hilarious? Let's do this. So, our adventure begins not with a flashcard, but with a story. We're going to meet a very unique hero who's about to go on a very important quest.
All right, so first up, you gotta meet our hero. His name is Stan. And who is he? Well, he's a man made entirely of tin. Now, his name is no accident. It's actually our first memory trick. Tin's chemical symbol is, wait for it, SN, which comes from its old Latin name, stanum. So Stan, SN. See where we're going with this? You got it.
So here's the story. Stan the Tin Man decides he needs a big adventure. He's going on a holy pilgrimage to a city called Kasi. And as he's packing his tin suitcase, he just has this feeling, this deep down conviction that this is the absolute right decision of his entire life. Okay, you ready for the magic? Let's say those words fast. Kasi, right, Cassiterite. Boom, just like that, you've learned the name of tin's most important mineral. But how does Stan get to Kasi? Well, he's got this very strange vehicle. It's this tiny little cart. And I mean tiny. Only one Stan can fit inside. Just one. And the wheels? Oh, the wheels are wild. There are two of them, and they're these giant, perfectly round wheels, shaped exactly like the letter O. Okay, really picture this in your mind's eye right now. I want you to see it. You've got one Tin Man, that's Snin, sitting in a cart, that's being carried by two giant O wheels, that's O2. You've literally just pictured the chemical formula, SO2. How cool is that? You built it right in your head.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. A Tin Man in a cart with O-shaped wheels. It's ridiculous, right? But that's the whole point. Your brain absolutely loves weird, hilarious stories. And what if I told you that while you were thinking about this silly image, you just memorized some pretty serious chemistry without even trying?
So the story is locked in your brain. Now let's switch gears to part 2 and decode the actual science behind it all. This is where we go from just remembering it to actually understanding it. This is where it all clicks together. The secret code is revealed. Every single part of that crazy story has a direct scientific meaning. Stan the Tin Man? That's your SNEN, the symbol for tin. His trip to Kasi that felt so right? That's Cassiterite, the mineral's name. The fact that only one Stan could fit in the cart? That's SN1, meaning one tin atom. And those two O wheels? You guessed it, O2, for two oxygen atoms. It's a perfect map. But, it's one thing to know what the formula is. The real question, the one that great minds always ask, is why? Why is it SNO2 and not, say, SNO3 or just SNO? What's really going on there at the atomic level? Well, think of it like a battle of charges. It's this epic tale of chemical balance. On one side, you've got Team Oxygen. Each oxygen atom brings a charge of -2 to the fight. And since we have two of them, remember our two O wheels, their total power is a mighty -4. Okay, so that's the challenge. Now on the other side, we have Tin's team, starring Stan. Tin's a bit of a wild card. It can show up with a charge of +2 or +4. So to create a stable, balanced compound, Tin has to match oxygen's power. To go up against a -4, Tin has to bring out the big guns. It has to use its +4 charge. And this all leads us to the magic number for any stable compound, which is 0. It's all about perfect balance. You've got the +4 from Tin, you've got the -4 from the two oxygens, you add them together, and what do you get? 0. Perfect chemical harmony. So this actually brings us to the fancy official name, tin IV oxide. Now that Roman numeral, the IV, isn't just there to look cool. It's super important. It's basically a little note telling us exactly which charge tin is using in this compound. And you guessed it, it's that powerful +4 charge we were just talking about. All right, you've heard the story, you get the science. I think you're ready. Let's test out your new supermemory. time for a little quiz.
No pressure.
Okay, rapid fire. First question, what is tin's symbol and what's the mineral's name? Think back to our hero and his journey.
Yes, the symbol is SNEN for our hero, Stan, and the name is cassiterite because his trip to Kasi was the right thing to do. You got it.
Okay, here it is, the final question. Picture the whole story. Stan on his crazy journey. What is the complete chemical formula? It's SNO2. 1 Stan, 2 O wheels. You've totally mastered it. See? When learning is fun, it's not even hard. You've got this. And of course, a huge thank you has to go out to Memory Grandmaster John Louis for this incredible technique. It really does make learning so much more powerful and, honestly, just a lot more fun. All right, so now it's your turn. Here's your next mental mission. You know Stan's story for 10. So what about aluminum? Its symbol is Al. What kind of bizarre, hilarious journey would a hero named Al have to take to form its oxide? I want to hear your best ideas. Drop them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time here at the John Louis Memory School.